was the perfect expedition, except for the head-shrinking natives.
Hey.
Well, all's well that ends well. You said it, yeah.
With a great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down. Make it a Bud Light.
Doing more, performing at my best, uses up nutrients.
New Centrum Performance helps replace them with more key B vitamins plus ginseng and ginkgo.
It helps energize my mind and body.
Life's demanding,
but I thrive on it.
Centrum Performance. Life demands it.
When a migraine's coming, you can feel it, so you should start fighting the pain fast. With new Advil Migraine, the only migraine medicine in a liquid-filled form. Start controlling the migraine before it takes control of you. Advil Migraine.
It's a first in permanent hair color. Laboratoire Garnier creates Nutrice Nutricolor Mask, the first cream hair color in a conditioning mask. It combines nourishing conditioners with lasting color, even fragrant fruit oil. Nutrice infuses deep to the roots for 100% gray coverage. Rich lasting color, incredible soft feel to give you a lift or a change or completely cover your gray. Nutrice Nutricolor Mask, guaranteed by Laboratoire Garnier, the European expert in home hair color.
Okay, some dreams can't come true, but if you want to go to the Olympics, yours can with Visa, the only card accepted at the Olympic Games.
Now, if I take this job, I want 100 grand, I want medical, I want dental, I want a signing bonus, Christmas bonus, courtside tickets, and braces for my baby girl. Oh yeah, and a house. Just like that one.
Play your hand at hotjobs.com, the hottest hand on the web.
You are absolutely gorgeous, yes you are. Oops, he's not gonna like that. Perfect. Now tell me this isn't the finest crop you've ever seen.
Why don't you go next?
For the best flakes, we only accept the best corn. Kellogg's Corn Flakes.
The Cell is the #1 movie in America.
She's lost. She thinks this is real.
Roger Ebert gives it 4 stars. One of the year's best films. It's like no movie I've ever seen. The Cell, rated R, now playing.
Time flies at Dodge, where right now you can save big on almost everything. Right now, get the best, far and away the best cash allowance on Dodge Caravan. We're talking big. Bigger than big. Or get exceptionally low, next to nothing 0.9 financing, plus a generous $1,000 cash allowance. Big savings, limited time, almost everything. At Dodge, different. But hurry, while time is still on your side. Dodge, different.
He likes she. She likes he. He is the husband, not particularly happy. And he has an opinion of his own.
The Rock could care less about this ongoing family saga.
The Rock, Triple H, Kurt Angle. A triple threat match for the WWF Championship. SummerSlam, presented live by Chef Boyardee this Sunday, August 27th on pay-per-view.
Will it end at SummerSlam, or will it just intensify?
Who goes to the University of Massachusetts? I fell in love with the campus immediately upon seeing it.
This looks really good next to my UMass diploma.
I am a better astronaut because of what I learned at UMass.
When you measure the quality of the education, it's a no-brainer where you're going to go to school.
It's one of the state's great jewels. Would I go there again in a heartbeat? The University of Massachusetts. Get the idea?
I'm proud to be president of the university. Let us be proud of your success story.
Get ready!
It's the final lap of Toyota's 2000 clearance. This world-class event is a winner. If you want a great value on a new Toyota, go for it before time is up. Lease a new Camry CE now for just $249 a month for 36 months with only $2274 due at signing. Or buy and get combined savings up to $1,600 or special low APR financing. But hurry to your New England Toyota dealer. This world-class clearance ends September 5th.
Tonight at 11, a world-exclusive Survivor interview live from L.A. We sit down with castaways for an exclusive Survivor reunion breakfast. It's a story you'll see only on 12 on 12. Plus, the red carpet has been laid out for the grand finale badge. We're there live. We'll give you an up-close and personal look. Also, Target 12 reporter Jack White investigates a series of shootings in Providence. Find out what's being done to keep our city safe tonight at 11 on 12 on 12.
Can you hit the beach this weekend? My FutureCast at 11.
Meet the all-new Aztec. Meet Sam and Kate. They're about to
swing to the beach. Is that loud enough?
Crank it. Aren't we swingers?
Definitely.
2, 1. Whoops. Guess I'm just not a swinger.
Next day.
Have a revelation.
It's looking like another sick day.
What are you thinking about?
Fish. Breakfast is swimming in.
What do you want to do today?
Stay in and watch television.
Meet Aztec. Quite possibly the most versatile vehicle on the planet. By Pontiac.
Where am I? Purgatory! Worse. You're in Texas.
Why is this hitman obsessed?
Some sort of a wholesome Doris Day thing going.
Why is this soap star in love?
I've never met anyone like you.
Why is this hothead
What's the show?
hooked on soaps?
What the? You can do that on TV?
On September 8th, get ready
I've been ready since Oklahoma.
It's me.
for Betty. Morgan Freeman, Renee Zellweger, Chris Rock, Greg Kinnear, Nurse Betty.
What about Jasmine? Jasmine's a lesbian.
Jasmine is not a lesbian!
Rated R.
We're gonna die, Ned. We're gonna die. Die over there, man.
What the hell are you guys doing?
Cooking.
You can't cook rats that way. You gotta have indirect heat and you gotta keep it moist. Don't you have any brains in your head?
Want better advice?
Go get some firewood.
Get Reebok with DMX technology at Finish Line.
Hey.
Shoes to absorb the shock.
You're the loser guy, right?
Dr. Schultz, next stop, the LA Marathon. 26.2 miles.
I'm ready to go. We'll see you at the finish line. We gave a group of runners our new Advantage Sport insoles to prove how much they can help their performance.
Go, go, go!
It's the only sport insole with the advanced Force Line energy return system, which helps give runners a more efficient stride.
Hey, congratulations! So how did our new Advantage Sport insole feel?
This is the best that my feet have ever felt after a race. It was incredible.
The impact and the stress was absorbed by the insoles.
Awesome!
Woo!
Treat yourself right at drscholes.com.
All right, so tell me, what was it like to be marooned on a deserted island for 39 days?
Target and AOL have joined forces. Come into Target now, pick up your Target AOL disc, and see how you can get 10% off all your Target.com purchases for up to a year. Sign up by August 31st, and you'll get a Survivor t-shirt free.
Hey, can you tell us who the winner is?
This summer, over 110 million viewers were swept away by CBS. All we can say is, you ain't seen nothing yet. On October 2nd, CBS will launch a new fall season that USA Today calls the best of the major networks. Bette Midler in the role she was born to play, herself, Bette. Christine Baranski and Jim Gaffigan in Welcome to New York, the premiere episode of the new comedy Yes Dear, with an ending you've got to see to believe. Then the chase begins.
I didn't kill my wife.
Tim Daly is the fugitive, followed by a side of crime solving you've never seen, CSI. Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life. Craig T. Nelson returns to network television in The District. Plus, we've got the biggest sporting event on the planet, Super Bowl 35. And right after the game, the phenomenon moves halfway around the world to the Australian outback. An all-new Survivor begins. The comedies, the dramas, the events, it's all here on CBS.
Time for new furniture? Then it's time for the new Alberts. Bigger, better, more elegant, and offering smart pricing, which guarantees you won't find it for less. So get into the new Alberts. Just what you're looking for in a furniture store. But, you better hurry.
Introducing AT&T Digital PocketNet service. Free unlimited access to the wireless internet that lets you trade stocks, stay up on sports,
15 love.
and even keep up with world news. It's technology that lets you divide and conquer. So while you may be just one person, You can be in more than one place at one time. Wireless from AT&T. Your world, close at hand.
August 11th, Bob Wagan shocks Rhode Island's doctors. Wagan admits he would take away the licenses of doctors who perform abortions. See for yourself.
I would seek a revocation of licenses, that type of penalties.
Bob Wagan, he wants to make abortion illegal, and he'll take away doctors' licenses. But Richard Leach is pro-choice, and as our U.S. Senator, Richard Leach will protect a woman's right to choose.
How do you learn to hit like Nomar? How do you learn to field like Nomar? From Nomar. Enter the Nomar Dream Clinic sweepstakes at your local Dunkin' Donuts, and you can attend a baseball clinic with Nomar at Fenway Park. Want to hit like Nomar? Then hit Dunkin' Donuts first.
Join 12 News live in L.A. tonight at 11.
Stay tuned to hear the final words from the sole survivor.
Survivor, sponsored by new Doritos Jalapeno Cheddar 3D Snacks and Ericsson Mobile Phones, leading the world in wireless technology.
Innovative design, world coverage. The T28 World Phone from Ericsson, as functional as it is beautiful. Available at Pacific Bell PCS stores.
Hey, how you doing? What's up, man?
We can make it. We can make it. We can make it. Got a chance, better take it. Just two of us. Listen, we can make it if we try. Two of us. Talking about you and I.
Get ready for a three-dimensional shot of flavor. Introducing Doritos Jalapeno Cheddar 3D Snacks.
Falling in love with Pam was easy. Meeting her father
He asked me if we were living together. What'd you tell him?
yes or no, Brett,
No. Yes. No.
was the hard part.
He gave me a lie detector test.
Robert De Niro,
Have you ever watched pornographic videos?
No.
Ben Stiller,
Just something about him that's a little off.
meet the parents.
Dad seems to like him, don't you think?
Rated PG-13 at theaters Friday, October 6th.
Meet the all-new Aztec. Meet Sam and Kate. They're about to
Blaze a trail.
Pine.
It's not pine.
next day.
Use the net.
You know what this means?
What?
We're going global.
We're going global, huh?
Yeah.
Watch out for Greenland.
Meet Aztec, quite possibly the most versatile vehicle on the planet. By Pontiac.
Join the 16 survivors for the reunion show, live, CBS Next. The new CBS Friday will leave you breathless.
I didn't kill my wife.
Dr. Richard Kimball isn't just running from the law.
We got ourselves a manhunt.
He's running for his life. Tim Daly and Michael T. Williamson star in the most anticipated new drama of the season.
I will not stop, ever.
Neither will I. The Fugitive. Then, if you think dead men tell no tales,
But she's tied differently.
you've never met these crime scene investigators.
There is always a clue.
William Peterson and Mark Heldenberger star in a side of crime solving you've never seen before, CSI. And Don and Cheech are ready to kick some Nash.
Let's rock.
Strap yourself in for the most dangerous show on television. The Fugitive.
You move, I shoot.
CSI.
Like watching the sunset, isn't it?
And Nash Bridges.
Now we're getting somewhere.
3 great dramas guaranteed to leave you breathless. It's all here CBS Friday this fall.
Survivor, the book. Order it at cbs.com or get the ebook at contentville.com.
The Castaways reunite live in just a few minutes. Stay tuned.
Wow, Act 1. It's an amazing place to be. A
heck of an opportunity. I'm not exactly certain what I'm going to be doing with the $1 million. I hope to make the lives of my family and friends and those I care about happier. I hope to remain who I am. I'm pretty certain I'll be able to do that. It's a wonderful feeling, and I'm really looking forward to getting home. When I get home, then I can really think about what I'm going to use the money for and plan and act on that. I've won a car. That's just super. Just a nice thing to have had happen. The $1 million is a heck of an opportunity that I hope I don't waste.
Meet the all-new Aztec. Meet Sam and Kate. They're about to
catch a thief.
You get the cooler, I'll get your 500 pairs of shoes. Thanks a lot. No problem. Okay.
Next day.
Take the stage.
Can't you unload all this by yourself?
Give me an eye.
Aye.
She shoots.
He misses. Meet Aztec, quite possibly the most versatile vehicle on the planet. By Pontiac.
We made it. I'm gonna miss you. I'm gonna miss you too. Best friends forever. This is when we share Coke. I didn't bring any. I never liked you. Because I'm prettier than you? Because you're stupid. No, you are. No, you are. You are. No, you are.
The world's most advanced shave is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Mach 3. Easy loading, easy rinsing, and 3 blades that shave closer in 1 easy stroke. Mach 3 from Gillette.
We're watching as Dave Thomas tries to top a Wendy's whole chicken breast filet.
He's picked a cheese. Looks like mozzarella. Now he's picking a sauce. Creamy Parmesan. And there you have it. Wendy's Mozzarella Chicken Supreme.
I couldn't have done it without the chicken.
Mark, why is Grandma eating off the ironing board?
Why not?
This is a kitchen table, not a desk.
It's both now, and Dad's got a schedule for that.
Dinner's at 11.
Ish.
Marky, go work in your room.
There's no desk up there, and I can't stay awake. I just get in bed, it's like, out.
Would you like a room with a nice big workspace?
Great.
What's this look like? A Holiday Inn?
Hey, Grandma.
Want a room with room to work? Holiday Inn gives you more, and more is better.
How did Nabisco fit 20% more fruit filling into new fruit and grain bars?
A big steamroller did the job.
So how did they do it?
Who cares? It tastes really good.
New Nabisco fruit and grain cereal bars.
Glade Plug-in's Extra Outlet has the extra outlet built right in. So you can make any room in your home Glade fresh without blocking your outlets. Plug-in's Extra Outlet, fresh from Glade.
Plug it in, plug it in.
The lives of these real people have become the most controversial show in America. Cameras watch their every move. Emotions can't be controlled.
Stop talking, okay?
And you decide who stays and who goes. Come inside the Big Brother house, 6 nights a week on CBS.
Our job, helping people speak. This rebar's bouncy stuff.
I hate walking on rebar.
It's like a fire burning in your feet.
Our new Dr. Scholl's Advantage Work insole has the advanced force line energy return system.
It's futuristic.
It's clinically proven to relieve foot and lower back pain.
Feels good, like my feet are getting help.
Everyone agrees the #1 comedy in America is the original Kings of Comedy. Newsweek says it's hilarious. And Roger Ebert in the Movies gives it 2 thumbs up. The original Kings of Comedy. A Spike Lee joint. Rated R. Now play.
So has he kissed you yet?
No, he's really shy. That's so cute.
I think tonight's the night, though.
Good luck.
You hungry?
Yeah.
2 quarter pounders with cheese?
No onions.
No onions? No onions.
We make it hot, fresh, right to order. Whatever you want on it, nothing you don't.
We love to see you smile.
This business is a lot like a marriage. With a little work and a lot of love, we've made this place a success together. And that's what partnerships are about, right? I need to be there for each other, no matter what. And of course I supported him when he asked his doctor about Viagra. I'm proud of him because he did it for us.
Ask your doctor if a free sample of Viagra is right for you.
You picked a lettuce so fresh you can still feel it growing. Crunchy cucumbers. Tomatoes still warm from the sun. But hey, shouldn't your dressing taste as fresh as your salad? Come with us to Hidden Valley, where the ranch dressing says fresh in every creamy bite. Come to the valley. Hidden Valley, where the taste of ranch was born.
Allstate joins every sports fan in America in cheering the team that has beaten the world at its own game. This year, they know we're coming.
Back to school's the perfect time to get AOL.
It's the ultimate school supply. It's like a library in my kitchen here. Yeah, I use homework help a lot.
And on AOL, you can do all your back-to-school shopping.
Shopping's very easy on AOL.
It's the easiest way to stay in touch.
You've got mail.
All of my friends are on AOL.
And with AOL, your privacy and security are always protected.
I trust AOL.
Before you go back to school, join America Online. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1. Call 1-800-4ONLINE.
Tonight, the Survivor castaways join Dave for a top 10 everybody will be talking about. With an appearance by Richard so shocking, you gotta see it to believe it.
Tonight, you know Bette Midler as a superstar, but this fall, you'll see her as a wife.
Feed me, hold me, make me happy.
Isn't that from The Rose?
You know, I was nominated for that.
Here we go.
Sally Field, my
And mother.
What are the kids eating these days? Pizza?
Yeah, Mom, pizza's pretty happy.
I heard that.
Bette, coming to CBS Wednesday this fall.
The critics are raving about the #1 movie in America. Roger Ebert calls The Cell one of the year's best films. 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. Heart-stopping. It's The Matrix meets Silence of the Lambs. Jennifer Lopez sizzles.
My world, my rules.
The Cell. Rated R. Now playing.
Can one breakfast sandwich feel jealousy toward another breakfast sandwich? I don't know. You'll have to ask that other breakfast sandwich.
Got the urge?
Is it possible to fit everything you love in 1 square inch? Lusciously rich cheesecake bites, and now new carrot cake bites. Nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
If you missed any episodes of Survivor, you're in luck. Starting Friday, September 15th, CBS is taking you back to the island to relive the adventure.
Wow!
For 13 nights, see it all. Plus, learn island secrets in exclusive interviews with the 16 castaways.
It was a mean game.
Survivor, Back to the Island, CBS Friday, September 15th.
If you think dead men tell no tales,
Left shoes tied differently.
think again. There is always a clue. CSI coming to CBS. Catch Emmy-nominated Amy Brenneman and Tyne Daly on Judging Amy, CBS Tuesday.
Tonight on 12 on 12 News at 11. The anticipation is building. Our own local survivor made it to the Final 4. Will he be the sole survivor? Plus, 12 News is live in Los Angeles. We'll give you a behind-the-scenes look when the former Islanders get together for one big reunion bash. Tonight on 12 News at 11.
Bertucci's just became even more out of the ordinary. Introducing Piatto Forte, main course dinners with Bertucci's Italian flair. From Bertucci's brick ovens, salmon, roasted in crocks and bursting with robust flavor. From Bertucci's Italian kitchens, bountiful chicken sautéed with zesty herbs and vegetables. 4 new Piatto Forte dinners. Everything you love about Bertucci's, but more. Bertucci's, dine out of the ordinary.
August 11th, Bob Wagan shocks Rhode Island's doctors. Wagan admits he would take away the licenses of doctors who perform abortions. See for yourself.
I would seek a revocation of licenses, that type of penalties.
Bob Wagan, he wants to make abortion illegal, and he'll take away doctors' licenses. But Richard Leach is pro-choice, and as our U.S. Senator, Richard Leach will protect a woman's right to choose.
Introducing AT&T Digital PocketNet service. Free unlimited access to the wireless internet that lets you trade stocks, stay up on sports,
Christine Love,
and even keep up with world news. It's technology that lets you divide and conquer. So while you may be just one person, you can be in more than one place at one time. Wireless from AT&T. Your world, close at hand.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, the LA Marathon. 26.2 miles.
I'm ready to go. We gave a group of runners our new Advantage Sport insoles. It's the only sport insole with the advanced force-line energy return system.
So how did it feel?
This is the best that my feet have ever felt.
Awesome!
Woo!
When I grow up, I want to file all day.
I want to claw my way up to middle management. Be paid less for doing the same job.
I want to be forced into early retirement.
Monster.com. Isn't it time to post your resume?
You're a lawyer?
I hate lawyers. I just work for them.
She knew how to make a scene.
What makes you think you can walk in there and find what we need?
They're called boobs, Ed.
Make a point.
They're a huge corporation.
You poisoned people and lied about it.
And make a difference.
Kind of like David and what's his name?
Kind of like David and what's his name's whole family.
Could get them, Aaron, are we?
Julia Roberts is Erin Brockovich. Own it forever on video and DVD.
Hey, look at this. What is it? Just flash it on it.
Never has so much power gone into our battery. Duracell Ultra, the most powerful alkaline battery in the world.
How did Nabisco fit 20% more fruit filling into new fruit and grain bars?
A big steamroller did the job.
So how did they do it?
Who cares? It tastes really good.
New Nabisco fruit and grain cereal bars.
This summer, over 110 million viewers were swept away by CBS. All we can say is, you ain't seen nothing yet. On October 2nd, CBS will launch a new fall season that USA Today calls the best of the major networks. Bette Midler in the role she was born to play, herself, Bette. Christine Baranski and Jim Gaffigan in Welcome to New York, the premiere episode of the new comedy Yes Dear, with an ending you've got to see to believe. Then the chase begins.
I didn't kill my wife.
Tim Daly is the fugitive, followed by a side of crime solving you've never seen, CSI. Heather Page Kent stars in That's Life. Craig T. Nelson returns to network television in The District. Plus, we've got the biggest sporting event on the planet, Super Bowl 35. And right after the game, the phenomenon moves halfway around the world to the Australian outback. An all-new Survivor begins. The comedies, the dramas, the events, it's all here on CBS.
Experience the rhythm of the world live. The Latin Grammys, CBS, September 13th.
Get ready!
It's the final lap of Toyota's 2000 clearance. This world-class event is a winner. If you want a great value on a new Toyota, go for it before time is up. Lease a new Tacoma 4x4 now for just $209 a month for 36 months with only $2209 due at signing. Or buy and get combined savings up to $2150. Or get your best clearance deal on Tundra, Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. But hurry to your New England Toyota dealer. This world-class clearance ends September 5th.
This summer, get an ordinary vehicle and do ordinary things. Or get a Jeep vehicle and do extraordinary things, thanks to the Jeep Summer Clearance. Buy a new 2000 Cherokee Sport and get a $1,000 cash allowance plus financing as low as 0.9%. Or lease Cherokee Sport and get up to $4,000 in consumer lease cash and get all these features at no extra charge. So hurry to the Jeep Summer Clearance. It's anything but ordinary. See your New England Jeep dealer.
Right here is the luxury and value you want, the Nissan Altima. And right now, save $2,400 from Nissan. Nissan's model year-end closeout. Get $2,400 in total savings on the Altima GXE. Right here, right now, save even more with 3.9 financing on almost every 2000 Nissan. Hurry, Nissan's model year-end closeout only happens once. Ends August 31st.
Can you hit the beach this weekend by FutureCast at 11?
Make someone happy, make someone
this fine-looking young man?
Dad, his nose isn't brown.
Need a little quiet time? Give him a Quaker Chewy. Wholesome granola now mixed with delicious chunks of Nestle Crunch Bars. Chewy stops the chatter.
It's allergy season. Or Allegra season. Enjoy your world with non-drowsy Allegra for people 12 and over. In clinical studies, less than 3% of people experience drowsiness, cold or flu, nausea, or menstrual pain. Ask your doctor for more information about Allegra and turn this allergy season into Allegra season. Enjoy your world.
Daddy, can I have some cheese?
Sure, honey.
This is my friend Mr. Giggles. He wants a piece too.
Mr. Giggles, huh?
Yeah, he really wants some.
Well, Mr. Giggles, why don't you go get a job so you can buy your own cheese?
Oh, I see you met Mr. Giggles.
Ah, the power of cheese.
The tasty croissant sandwich from Burger King is preferred to the Egg McMuffin. With hash browns and coffee, it's a glorious value meal. Come taste the love. Burger King got the urge.
Tonight on 12 on 12 News.
There's more to come after Survivor. Watch our world-exclusive Survivor interviews live from Los Angeles.
Tonight at 11.
Tonight on The Late Show, the Survivor castaways join Dave for an unforgettable top 10. Plus, Jack Hanna's animals go wild. First, your local news.
Next on 12 on 12, the Ocean State is the home of the ultimate survivor. From the parties across Rhode Island all the way to Hollywood. We have the big night covered as Richard Hatch takes home $1 million. 12 News live team coverage of the Survivor finale starts now.
Now, 12 minutes of non-stop news, weather, and sports. This is 12 on 12.
I'm a survivor, and I'll be the winning survivor. Once you pick me, of course.
He said he would win on this audition tape months ago, and tonight Richard Hatch became the sole survivor. One of television's best-kept secrets is finally out. Rhode Island's own castaway is $1 million richer.
And Middletown is celebrating.
The winner of the first Survivor competition is...
Richard Hatch was announced as the winner. His hometown celebrated with a big party. The show has captivated the nation over the past 13 weeks. And tonight's 3-hour finale was one of the most eagerly anticipated TV shows in years. The 16 castaways then reunited to watch the final show together tonight, and you just saw them talk about their experiences in a live reunion. But their night is far from over. There's also a big wrap party tonight. 12 News team coverage now begins with 12 News reporter Terry Okita.
One by one, they were voted off.
Sue. Thanks, sweetie.
For Sue,
The tribe has spoken.
then after a grueling immunity challenge,
He took his hand off.
Rudy. With an estimated record 40 million people glued to their television sets, the final episode of the Summer Smash series Survivor was down to 2, Kelly and Richard. It was the man America loves to hate against the 22-year-old river guide. And with the other survivors ultimately deciding their fate, it was a real nail-biter all the way to the end.
The winner of the first Survivor competition is... Rich. Congratulations, Rich.
Following the broadcast, the winner and losers reflected on their 39-day experience.
I think the press made more out of my kind of being evil than people. The mail I'm getting is really supportive. People are positive and say, go get them, and we wanted you. And
how often do you think about what could have been?
Every day.
The show may be over, but the spotlight continues to shine on many of the castaways. With job offers, endorsements, and acting roles coming their way, they're learning to survive the world of celebrity as well. Terry Okita, CBS News, Hollywood.
Thanks, Terry. We'll join 12 News reporter Danielle North, who is also live in Los Angeles, in a few minutes. Jim?
Survivor Mania reached a fevered pitch across the country, and especially right here in Rhode Island. There were parties across the state. 12 News reporter Eunice Un was at the party going, and she joins us now live with a big Survivor bash that was in Warwick. Good evening, Eunice.
Good evening, Jim. That's right, the secret's out, and we were here to watch it. We've been at the rebar since well before 8 o'clock, here watching with fellow Rhode Islanders as they rooted on Richard Hatch. He managed to outwit, outlast, outplay, and outsurvive 15 other castaways. We're here talking to another Rhode Islander, Terry from Johnston. Now, what did you think when Richard won?
Incredible for the state. Good, really good for the state. Rhode Island rules. He deserves it. I had him going winning the whole way.
How did you feel when they held up his name card at the end?
I knew it. I knew he was going to win. I will be the next one to go on.
You're going to be the next one on. How about over here, Sandy from Cranston? What did you think when they called his name at the end?
I knew he was going to win. It was, you be loyal to your friends. You can't make it out there on your own.
And so you didn't think his nasty games would get him voted off? I think a lot of people didn't believe it.
Kelly broke the alliance. You don't break the alliance and try to be out on your own.
So a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions here. We knew as we watched that we'd be held in suspense the entire time as we watched who walked away with $1 million. All over Rhode Island, Survivor watchers have let the games begin. People have camped out in front of their tubes at home and at TV-strewn bars across the Ocean State. And unless it's in commercial, they can't take their eyes off the screen.
I love the show.
Why?
It's like a soap opera. It's all, you know, it's just a soap opera. It's very addicting.
Week after week, I tape it, I wait to watch it with my husband, I watch it again. It's really fun. We even found someone who saved his first Survivor show for the last.
You hear about it all the time in work, in school. Everybody talks about it. I said, what the heck, you know? You hear so much about it by people, so there's no sense watching it because you know what happened the night before. So I figured I'd wait till the last show.
Some are happy to be strung along by the suspense, but others put themselves right in the game.
Brought a rat seed just in case they didn't have any food. And I have gummy worms.
You can eat those.
And I brought my cell phone, too, just in case.
Yourself playing along?
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty right, too. I'm right on. I could get immunity. I could get immunity if I wanted to. I'd be there.
I have immunity. So you can't be voted off.
No, right. I can't be voted off.
But tonight, 3 people will be. And it's anyone's guess who the sole survivor will be.
Good luck to whoever won. It's $1 million. Nothing wrong with that, so. Wish it was me, but I wouldn't eat rats.
Everyone's already wondering what they can scavenge out in the Australian outback where Survivor 2, the next installment, will be playing. A lot of people here have already told me that they've been so excited by this installment of Survivor that they're going to try out for the next one. But in the meantime, we'll stay here at home and see who can out-jeer, out-cheer, and out-guess one another in the next game. Reporting live from the rebar in Warwick, I'm Eunice Un, 12 News.
All right, Eunice, thanks. And of course, they're not taking any more applications for the next Survivor. They already had over 49,000 people. And Hatch, by the way, he won an SUV in addition to that $1 million prize.
Well, the Survivor Series is over. The parties are certainly underway in Rhode Island, we just saw there, and they're getting underway on the West Coast. Our team coverage continues with 12 News reporter Danielle North, who has been live in Los Angeles following those castaways all day long. Danielle, you should have heard the screams around here when Richard Hatch won.
Oh, you should have heard the screams around here, too. It was pretty amazing. Media, cameramen, everybody was yelling and screaming when the winner was announced. I was, too, I must confess. Right now, so many people want to talk to Richard Hatch. Take a look at the media lined along the red carpet right now. We're expecting the castaway arrivals to start any moment from now. Richard, however, will be the last to walk the red carpet. They'll start from whoever was booted off the island first and then work their way up. Now, as many as our viewers know, we have been following Richard since the very beginning, talking to his family and friends way back in April and May during the springtime when the taping of the show was occurring. But Rich really summed it up right tonight. He said on the show tonight, before the votes were cast, he said he hoped that whoever won played the game better.
Come on, Dad, do more push-ups. We need the money.
You got it, kid!
This is how it all began. In the beginning, it was evident that Richard Hatch would make it far. But now, months later, it's all about glitz and glamour for the castaways' biggest fans, their friends and family. One by one, they walk the red carpet talking about the show and its stars and who they most wanted to meet face-to-face.
Colleen, I wanted to meet because they're still talking and still friendly with one another, and she is absolutely adorable, wonderful. I was curious about Richard. I was curious about Susan.
And speaking of Susan, we spoke to her husband, Tim. He says he helped her plan the alliance strategy before she set foot on the island. She got the boot, but he says money doesn't matter.
Just making the public know that no matter what happens, popularity and money doesn't change us. We're still the same people.
Our Rhode Island castaway Rich and Rudy were truly friends till the end. We spoke to Rudy's wife Marge on the red carpet, and she was not surprised.
Oh, I think he's great. I really do.
Why do you think they became close friends, Rudy and Rich?
Oh, I think, along with myself, found out that he's a leader.
Earlier, we got an exclusive seat at the Survivor breakfast table. We caught up with Jenna to talk about the frenzy surrounding the show. She seemed to sum it up best.
These guys are, I consider them my real good friends, and they know something that the whole world doesn't. They were there.
Back live here in Los Angeles, you can see some of the castaway arrivals have begun. You can see Stacy walking up the red carpet right now. Ramona is in the background. We see Sonia Christopher working her way up the red carpet as well. Again, as we mentioned, Richard Hatch, it's going to take a little time for him to make it up to the rest of us. Now, I want to show you something. We have one of the first copies of the Survivor CD, which is going to be available in stores in several days from now. And I also have a quick tip for our viewers tonight. We were told, secret tip earlier this evening, that Richard is actually going to have a very special treat for the audience on the David Letterman show tonight, so be sure to stay tuned for that one. For now, reporting live in Los Angeles, I'm Danielle North, 12 News.
Danielle, you know what amazes me is here in Rhode Island, they kept the secret that Richard had won, and nobody ever spilled the beans. It amazes me.
It really does, and you have to really give the credit to Richard. When I actually went to Middletown to interview him last week, I went to his house and I was looking around, and he's actually getting some construction done in his home. And I sort of looked around and said, Richard, you look like you might be the winner. And he sort of laughed it off, and he said, Danielle, I'm not going to tell you whether or not I won. You'll have to wait for the rest of the nation as well to see who wins. And really, the secret was kept so tight for so long.
It is amazing. Thank you, Danielle North, reporting live for us from L.A. tonight.
Well, there is other news of the day, and on a more serious note, a deadly typhoon ripped through Taiwan today, killing at least 11 people before turning to the Chinese mainland. Rescue workers are now using heavy machinery to dig out the victims who were buried alive. Typhoon Billis hit southern Taiwan late last night with winds whipping up to 118 miles per hour. Over 200 homes collapsed in the strong winds, another 600,000 lost power. The typhoon has weakened but continues to pass through southern China. Residents of eastern Cuba are now preparing for Tropical Storm Debbie. The storm is losing strength with top winds of only 50 miles per hour. The storm is heading toward the Florida Straits, and it's still kicking up surf and bringing heavy rain. Today, several hundred people in Haiti and the Dominican Republic were evacuated from their riverside shelters. For the latest on the path of Debbie,
and a first look at tomorrow's Futurecast, here's Tony Petrarca. Hi, Tony.
Hi, Karen. The news is still good with Debbie and that it continues to weaken. Now, earlier it did look impressive, but watch how it just gets torn apart. It's really hard to find the center of location, but it seems to be somewhere between Cuba and Haiti, right about there. Whether or not it regains strength remains to be seen. It has to move out over warmer waters. And that's something that South Florida and the Gulf of Mexico will keep an eye on over the next several days. In fact, we'll have more on Debbie coming up in just a few minutes. Meanwhile, our rain is starting to pull away. Still some leftover showers across southeastern Massachusetts, but you can see the back edge of the rain right about here. So give it a few more hours, and it should dry out overnight. We're in the upper 50s and lower 60s right now. And with this weather system keeps on moving, it looks better for tomorrow with a fair amount of sunshine. We'll start with a few clouds early in the morning. 7 o'clock, look for a temperature at about 65. By noontime, partly sunny and 76, and close to 80 by 3 o'clock in the afternoon with some sunshine. So overall, it looks pretty nice for tomorrow. Will it last into the weekend? We'll check out the 5-day Futurecast, plus a closer look at Tropical Storm Debbie.
All right, Tony, thanks. And Congressman Bob Wagan called an emergency meeting tonight about that illegal and foul-smelling landfill in Johnston. Dozens of angry and frustrated residents peppered a panel of experts with a lot of questions. As 12 News reporter Walt Buteau tells us, they want the odor to disappear as soon as possible.
And now it's too big, and I think the concern here is we don't want any more paperwork. We don't want any more continuance. We don't want any more.
She's the sister of one of the high-profile victims. Tina Tessier has cancer, and the odor forced her to leave her home. Her sister says the smell is only a symptom of a much greater problem.
This isn't about putting up with odor. This is about the damage we're causing, and we don't know long-term what damage we're causing, and that's my concern.
All trespassing.
Get this crap out of here.
Everyone's trespassing.
And with the owner careless enough to create the illegal dump and almost run over some of the victims.
Off my property.
The main concern is how long will it take to get rid of 58,000 cubic yards of waste.
We had never intended whatsoever to cause any kind of confrontation like that. But it also showed to us that there were probably things of greater concern to him that he didn't want us to see. And so it raises a question, skeptical and perhaps even perception, that there was something more going on there. We need to know.
Congressman Wagan hopes to speed up the process, but he says Robert Recchia's attorney can definitely cause delays, and the DEM agrees.
Well, it's less than a year now. It'll probably be going on something like 6 to 7 months, and they're obligated to get moving with that action. This is the process that we have to follow.
You can't expect Mr. Lecchio to do something.
Not something these senior citizens or these families want to hear as they face more smelly days and potential health problems.
My son's been having diarrhea the last couple of weeks, and he's 7 months old, a little bit of dermatitis, so it's coming up with that. So check with his doctor, see if he says it's anything to do with that.
The two sides meet Thursday afternoon out of court. They'll be back in court on Friday. In Johnston, Walt Buteau, 12 News.
In the meantime, Congressman Wagan asked a federal agency to perform a public health assessment on that illegal dump.
And sports rain delay in Boston.
That's right. The Angels and the Sox, they waited 3 hours before they began. And Patrick Little is here with your first look at sports.
Got to get this game in because they don't play each other again this season. We start with football, though. Bob Kraft and his Patriots will have no problem surviving for at least the next 15 years. CMGI, a giant in the internet industry, won the naming rights war for the new stadium. CMGI will pay the Krafts $8 million a year for the next 10 years to have their name on the building. Now to the Red Sox. The start of tonight's game is, you guys said, delayed by about 3 hours because of rain. Tomo Oka got the start for the Sox, and he got Big Mo Vaughn swinging to end the first inning. Bottom of the first, runner is on first, and Carl Everett is going to get an RBI thanks to the wet outfield. The ball is going to skip by Garrett Anderson out in center field. Brian Dahlbach scores. 1-0 Sox. It's now 3-0 Boston in the fourth inning.
That's 12 on 12 News tonight. Stay tuned, there's more ahead.
It has been a violent summer in Providence. Next Target 12 reporter Jack White investigates the recent string of murders.
The survivors' work still is not done tonight. All of them will be on The Late Show with David Letterman in 20 minutes, and we will have a preview.
And later, a look at one big bundle of joy at the zoo.
This portion of the news is sponsored by BMW.
Doctors say that increased activity slows the aging process. Perhaps that's why, on average, BMW drivers are 10 years younger than other luxury car drivers. The BMW 5 Series. Use daily for best results.
Test drive a 5 Series at your authorized BMW center.
Well, welcome to Walmart.
I start them off with a hello and how you doing?
Good afternoon. How you doing?
Just the same feeling that you're greeting people coming into your house.
Hi, how are you today?
This is my house.
Retirement is for the birds. I'd rather work.
Would you like a smiley face stick? We talk about the weather. We got a little yakety-yak going.
How's the family?
Everybody's fine, and that's the way we do it.
Hugs are great.
All right.
Hugs are the best.
Let me give you a sticker. We're just a big family at Walmart.
If you come in here without a smile, I'll give you one of mine.
We've had enough negative politics. That's why I'm so disappointed Kate Coyne McCoy personally attacked me and distorted my views. I would never restrict abortions in cases involving rape, incest, or the life of the mother. But Kate's support for partial birth abortions in the 9th month goes too far. I value life because of my own experience, but I respect other people's views. And this campaign shouldn't be about attacks and distortions.
What do I know about performance?
What do I know about control? What do I know about grip?
Great horsepower! Limited slip rear differential. Full-time all-wheel drive. But what do we know?
We're just girls.
Subaru Forester.
This portion of the news is sponsored by the all-new sports-themed McDonald's, opening August 25th in Swansea.
19 people have been murdered in Providence so far this year.
At least half of the victims gunned down on the south side of the city. Police are being blamed by some in the community for not doing enough, but they say they've solved half the murders and could solve most of the rest of them with community cooperation. Target 12 reporter Jack White tells us in this in-depth special report the police say they need witnesses to step forward.
The scene has become all too familiar. Shots ring out, another killing. It has been a year of particularly tragic shootings that have incited bitter feelings. A black police officer, Sergeant Cornell Young Jr., shot and killed by 2 white officers. The shooting was ruled accidental, but it's listed as one of the city's 19 murders. The carjacking murders of Amy Shute and Jason Burgesson, allegedly at the hands of 5 young men charged with abducting them from Providence. The murders are not among Providence's 19 because the shooting took place just over the line in Johnston. Then there was the shooting of 15-year-old Jennifer Rivera on the eve of her testimony in a murder case.
Basically, we're at the same place as we were last year.
Which, according to a purely statistical analysis, means that Providence is on a pace to match the 26 murders in the city last year.
It seems that we have 3 years where we're like kind of high, then all of a sudden the next 2 years, it's like cut in half.
The murders this year have occurred in different neighborhoods, 9 on the south side, 4 on Federal Hill and in the west end, 2 on the east side, 2 in the north end, 1 in Manton and 1 in Silver Lake. The motives, 7 are drug-related, 3 resulted from spontaneous arguments, 3 from ongoing feuds, 2 are listed as domestic, 2 are undetermined, 1 a witness, and 1 mistaken identity.
We need the people to come forward.
The police say they know there are witnesses to a number of the murders, but they cannot make the cases unless the witnesses come forward.
And as I'm sitting here, and I'll tell you, Jennifer Rivera, there are eyewitnesses to Jennifer Rivera. We need these people to come forward.
When we hear about another shooting, this wave of nausea just comes over me.
Leora O'Connor knows firsthand about the pain of losing a child to street violence. Her 17-year-old son Malik died 3 years ago when he was struck by a bullet meant for someone else. O'Connor, seen here at the Million Mom March in Washington, says there are no easy answers, but the police and the community must work together.
I can't be a pessimist about this. We have got to find ways, and we will find ways, of curbing this rash of violence. We have to.
O'Connor said there is fear in her community, but that the violence is spreading to all communities. She said efforts have to be increased to get guns off the streets and to cut back on the violence in movies, television, and in some music. In Providence, Jack White, 12 News.
Community meetings are being held throughout the city to find ways to curb the violence, and Providence is planning to hire 30 additional police officers in order to have a greater presence in the areas where violent crimes occur most frequently.
Rain tonight looked more like a tribal council meeting.
It sure did, didn't it?
Right? See when the rain will end. Let's go to Tony.
Well, some downpours, but we're seeing improvement already. The back edge of the rain now working through southeastern Massachusetts, drying out to our west, so things look promising for tomorrow. Notice on the close-up Doppler radar the back edge of the rain across New Bedford, out across the Cape and Islands to our west. Actually, western suburbs are already clearing out. Temperatures now in the upper 50s to lower 60s. It looks like some sunshine coming up for tomorrow with a blend of clouds and sun. You can see the clearing taking place across upstate New York as a cold front approaching the area right now should sweep offshore during the overnight hours. high pressure building in. That spells some sunshine coming up tomorrow morning and just a few fair weather clouds mixing in from time to time, and temperatures fairly comfortable between 75 and 80. Meanwhile, down in the tropics, good news with Hurricane Debbie, no longer a hurricane and just barely a tropical storm right now. You can see it sort of getting torn apart on the satellite photo. In fact, the center of the storm is not here. It's actually between Cuba and Haiti. The latest coordinates put it at 20 north, 74 west, winds of only 45 miles per hour, and it continues to weaken. Where will the storm go over the next several days? What's left of it, if it holds together, should actually track more to the west and northwest, and of all places may end up in the Gulf of Mexico by the weekend. Of course, the water much warmer there, and the storm could actually re-intensify back into a tropical storm. So again, South Florida and the Gulf Coast will have to watch that storm system rather closely. Our weather improves tonight with the showers ending from west to east, temperatures 60, 65. Not bad tomorrow, blend of clouds and sun, mild and dry, temperatures where they should be, 75 to 80, and a nice streak of weather for Friday right on through the weekend. Some bonus weather here, sunshine Saturday, 80 degrees up to 82 on Sunday, and even tomorrow looking pretty good. Debbie continues to weaken, but we'll watch it closely for folks down in Florida.
All right, Tony.
Thanks. The Survivors' night is not over. The castaways will join David Letterman after this newscast for The Late Show.
Congratulations to those of you who won the big money. Now, top 10 things I learned on Survivor Island. Number 10, Jenna.
You can see tonight's top 10 list right here on CBS 12.
12 Sports is coming up.
The Rocket tries to win his 7th straight decision, and the rain delays the Sox at Fenway, but the game is underway. Highlights are next.
Join the 12 News team. If you see news happen, call 401-438-3310.
I'm Allie Bowder. Are you looking to put some sizzle in your step? Then you don't want to miss the rumba dance in Cranston this weekend. A veteran dance man will teach you how to move those hips and shake your bonbon with the best of them. If Ricky Martin you're not, you may want to let someone else do the performing. A to Z Theater puts on their last show of the summer. Either way, there's plenty to do this weekend, so check out Thursday's Providence Journal Live section and tune in right here tomorrow night for my look at what's happening on 12 on 12.
August 11th, Bob Wagan shocks Rhode Island's doctors. Wagan admits he would take away the licenses of doctors who perform abortions. See for yourself.
I would seek a revocation of licenses, that type of penalties.
Bob Wagan, he wants to make abortion illegal, and he'll take away doctors' licenses. But Richard Leach is pro-choice, and as our U.S. Senator, Richard Leach will protect a woman's right to choose.
The 2000 Honda clearance. It happens only once a year, and it's over before you know it. We live in rare times, don't we? The 2000 Honda clearance. Seize the moment.
I have the greatest bunch of kids in the world. Someone may only see a handicap, but I see the heart. Small accomplishments mean so much to them. We teach the skills that they're going to need once they get out into the world. The Matching Grants program through Walmart has enabled us to give them educational experiences that we cannot simulate in the classroom. So no matter where they're headed in the future, the experiences that they're having now at Walmart is what's going to make the difference later in life. I love all of these kids. That's what I'm here for.
For Lincoln Chafee, hard work, integrity, and caring for others aren't just political slogans. They're a tradition. Senator Lincoln Chafee puts those values to work every day for a Social Security lockbox that stops politicians from raiding the trust fund, ending the marriage tax penalty on working couples. He voted against his own party for a real patient's Bill of Rights and a prescription drug benefit that gives seniors the drugs they need at a price they can afford. Tell Senator Lincoln Chafee to keep up his independent fight for Rhode Island.
Now, Patrick, they did not delay the game so they all could watch Survivor, did they?
That's right. They could have, because it took so long to get this thing started. The Red Sox and Angels trying to wrap up their series tonight. This is also the end of a 10-game homestand for the Red Sox, and it's the last time these two teams will meet, so they had to play tonight. And they finally did at about 10 o'clock. 3-hour rain delay. Tomo Oka got the start. Bottom of the first, runner on first, and Carl Everett drills one to center field. The grass out there is wet, so the ball skips by Garrett Anderson. Brian Dahlbach scores all the way from first, 1-0. Boston, the Red Sox got 2 more runs in the third. Mo Vaughn just hit a home run, so it's now 3-1 Sox in the 4th inning. Yankees, Rangers, what a wild one this was. Texas was down 7-4. They scored 5 times in the 8th. They take a 9-7 lead. The Yankees then tied it at 9, and then they won it on this Tino Martinez double in the 9th inning. Take another look. Was it fair or foul? Ump said fair. 10-9 was the final from the stadium. And now we've got to deal with the rain, but it could be worse, much worse. There's a mosquito problem in Detroit. A big problem. This was a scene during tonight's Tigers-Mariners game. Every time you take a breath, you inhale or swallow bugs. I would imagine the folks from Off will be visiting this area of the country in the very near future, kind of like Survivor Island in Detroit with all the bugs.
I've never seen anything like that.
I don't know if they ate any of the bugs, but it was a lot like...
Yeah. I don't think they were that hungry. All right, well, still ahead, Tony, as a final check of the morning Futurecast.
Plus, a new arrival will show you the latest attraction at the Roger Williams Park Zoo.
This portion of the news is brought to you by Volkswagen.
Honey! Sweetie! Come with me. Watch this.
Richard Leach, another old-style politician who will say or promise anything to get elected. As head of the Board of Governors for Higher Education, Leach made up a $59,000 a year job that never existed, then gave the job to one of his political cronies. Only after the Attorney General was asked to investigate did Leach's friend give up the job. The Providence Journal said Rhode Islanders are fed up with this sort of cronyism, and Leach still doesn't get it. Richard Leach, politics as usual, at its worst.
It's about time. Making time. Taking time. Time flies at Dodge, where you'll find big savings on almost everything. Low financing. Big savings. It adds up. On Dodge Intrepid, Stratus, Neon. Or up to $2,000 cash allowance. Big savings on almost everything. For a limited time at Dodge. Different. But please hurry, while time is still on your side.
It's the grand opening of McDonald's in Swansea this Friday, August 25th. Check out our New England sports theme. Plus, you can register to win Patriots tickets at WPRI.com now.
So what's the deal with the rain?
Looking good. Rain ending overnight. A blend of clouds and sunshine coming up for tomorrow. Temperature about 75 to 80. Beautiful on Friday. More sun. Again, 75 to 80. And tell you what, we'll extend it right through the weekend. Okay by that?
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, you're not getting voted off the
Good.
Well, you're not getting $1 million either.
Well, sunshine Saturday, 80, 82 on Sunday.
Just to burst your bubble like that. Come on, K.A. All right, the newest resident at Roger Williams Park Zoo is almost ready for a grand debut. Is that right?
The adorable baby giraffe is expected to delight crowds of all ages. They call her Navasha, named after a freshwater lake in Kenya. The baby giraffe weighed 150 pounds and stood almost 6 feet tall when she was born on August 4th. Her birth was considered significant because Navasha is a Maasai giraffe, which is a threatened species. The baby giraffe and her mother will be introduced to the public on Saturday. And tonight we know the ultimate survivor, Richard Hatch.
It is Survivor Mania around here, and don't forget CBS 12, your official Survivor station.
And Dave Letterman's going to have the top 10 list of the survivors, and Much more in the morning.
Have it all from L.A. tomorrow morning and everything. We'll keep you up to date on it. Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you for watching 12 News at 11 on CBS 12, where the news comes first.
It's about time. Making time. Taking time. Time flies at Dodge, where you'll find big savings on almost everything. Low financing. Big savings. It adds up. On Dodge Intrepid, Stratus, Neon. Or up to $2,000 cash allowance. Big savings on almost everything. For a limited time at Dodge. Different. But please hurry while time is still on your side. Dodge. Different.
I get serious about organizing twice a year, spring and fall.
Summer's over, it's time to get the kids in a routine with school and homework.
Hey sis, look at this. Walmart definitely helps us get it together.
Put the CDs up there.
You need to organize your kitchen.
You need to straighten up the closet. Every room that you have in the house, they have it. Because everything is in Walmart that you need at a good price.
Get organized at Walmart and head back to school.
They probably don't even make it. That's right. If you can't find it there. Exactly.
The greatest show of savings under the big top is back, only at Pride Dodge, Pride Kia, and Pride Ford. Watch as we attempt to make our entire inventory of new and used vehicles disappear with debt-defying financing. We own the bank. Big discounts up to $5,000. No payments till 2001, and trades up to $2,000. Choose from hundreds of pre-owned vehicles, too, with Pride's 10-day money-back guarantee. Look for the big top at Pride Dodge, Pride Kia, and Pride Ford, Route 1 North, Attleboro, and step right up for big savings before the tent comes down. Right, Al?
Yes, absolutely.
You passed on that internet stock and that lakefront property. Well, now, during the Chrysler 2000 final clearance, make up for it with our biggest cash allowances of the year on new 2000 models. Choose up to a $2,000 cash allowance on Chrysler cars, or choose less than 1% short-term financing, just 0.9. Plus, there's great lease rates. Hey, you passed on that chain of coffee houses, so get to the Chrysler 2000 final clearance, only at your Chrysler dealer.
Choose your racer. Good choice, the new BMW Sportwagon. Go!
Introducing the new BMW 3 Series Sport Wagon. Hey, it's fun to drive. Starting at just $343 a month.
Test drive a 3 Series at your authorized BMW center.
Emmy winner Craig T. Nelson stars in The District, CBS this fall.
The critics know a hit.
I want you to whack somebody.
When they see one, The Crew is the comedy caper of the year.
Shut up.
It's Goodfellas meets Grumpy Old Men. Let's get lucky. Don't miss the comedy you can't refuse.
Okay, honey, I'm all ready for you. You all ready for me?
The Crew.
Look, lady, special orders do upset us.
Rated PG-13. Starts this Friday.
Every 24 hours, you get a whole new chance to take on the world. Get yourself ready with Carnation Instant Breakfast. So delicious. With 21 vitamins and minerals and the energy you need to rise and shine all day. Carnation Instant Breakfast from Nestle. Great days start here.
This summer, the U.S. Olympic team will deliver many exciting performances. And as an official sponsor of the 2000 U.S. Olympic team, Pontiac is celebrating with some excitement of its own. Now, during the Pontiac U.S. Olympic Countdown, get $1,500 to $2,000 cash back on every 2000 Pontiac in stock. That's $1,500 to $2,000 on driving excitement from Pontiac. Don't wait for the Olympic Games to enjoy exciting performance. Get to your Pontiac dealer now for the best selection.
Now at JD Byrider, it's 1, 2, 3 drive for $99 down. 1, get a great car. 2, get guaranteed financing. 3, ask about our car care programs that will give you peace of mind. And now you can drive away the same day for only $99 down. The car you need, the financing you need, the protection you need, and the low down payment you need. JD Byrider, 1, 2, 3 drive for $99 down.
You get the credit, you get the car. JD Byrider.
if you tend to roam around, you can still keep people close. The AT&T Regional Advantage Plan. Freedom to wander within a multi-state home calling area with no roaming charges and no long distance to anywhere in the U.S. So whether you're passing through the neighborhood or a neighboring state, you can stay in touch with everyone you care about and still feel free to roam. Wireless from AT&T. Your world close at hand.
Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing. Gotta keep moving. Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing. Gotta keep moving. Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing. Gotta keep moving. Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing.
Sam Adams, the world's most award-winning beers.
Don't stop. Keep on doing what you're doing.
The critics are raving about the #1 movie in America. Roger Ebert calls The Cell one of the year's best films. 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up. Heart-stopping. It's The Matrix meets Silence of the Lambs. Jennifer Lopez sizzles.
My world, my rules.
The Cell. Rated R. Now playing.
Michelin would like to remind you, there's only one safety feature on the road that actually touches the road. Michelin, because so much is riding on your tires.
Oh, leave me alone. Why miss calls when you're online? Get free internet call waiting when you switch to Sprint 1000. Oh, yeah. Call now at 1-800-PIN-DROP.
Hey, Rich, you just won $1 million on Survivor. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to watch Bette Midler on CBS.
Bet, coming this fall to CBS Wednesday.
What is it? It's called a latte. Think of it. Gourmet coffee on every corner, people paying 50 cents a cup. Let's start a company.
Sorry, man.
Ever missed a great opportunity? Here's the chance to redeem yourself. Until September 5th, buy or lease a Lexus for unbelievable values. The Lexus Golden Opportunity. Don't let this one pass you by.
So you're from Seattle, huh? Yeah.
While there, see the new IS at your Lexus dealer.
The magic of the movies. It's inside every blockbuster. And every night, you can take a little of that magic home. With more of the hottest new releases guaranteed, nobody lights up your night like Blockbuster. Blockbuster, bringing entertainment home.
August 11th, Bob Wagon shocks Rhode Island's doctors. Wagon admits he would take away the licenses of doctors who perform abortions. See for yourself.
I would seek a revocation of licenses, that type of penalty.
Bob Wagon, he wants to make abortion illegal, and he'll take away doctors' licenses. But Richard Leach is pro-choice, and as our U.S. Senator, Richard Leach will protect a woman's right to choose.
Hey, catch! Coors Light's the only cold worth catching.
Ladies and gentlemen, a new spacesuit that will allow us to explore the surface of the sun.
What? Guy, did you consider bottles?
Unfeasible at the time.
Is the suit recyclable?
Yes, it is. Thank you for asking. All right, that's
how do you use the bathroom in that?
Let's do here.
Ignition sequence.
Maximum. We're cut off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have a liftoff.
The phone is your playing field. Connect to the world. Access the web. You have the power to do it all, right in the palm of your hand. And the sound of your voice takes you anywhere you want to go.
Michael. Hey, Coach, we did it.
Wireless, digital, Samsung. Everyone's invited.
Reduce the drag. That's the idea behind Mach 3. Less drag means less irritation. DLC Comfort Edge blades are streamlined for less drag. With Mach 3, there's far less irritation. Mach 3 from Gillette.
Dude! Oh, come on!
Ah, Rocky Mountain Fresh.
Coors Light, preferred by 6 out of 6 Coors Light drinkers.
Today's numbers are brought to you by Coors Light. And the legal beer drinking age is...
21!
In the Big Brother house, the emotions are raw and the drama is real.
Can't handle any more secrets. I'm gonna explode!
Catch new episodes of Big Brother 6 nights a week on CBS.
How empty it seems with only my dreams.
Introducing the 3.2 CL from Acura.
At the bigger, better Mystic Aquarium, there's more than ever before. More to see, more to do, more to explore. Everything from sunken ships to beluga whales. So bring your family today and get $3 off every child's admission now through Labor Day. And experience the expanse with less expense. Don't miss it. Mystic Aquarium, exit 90 off I-95. It's a big, weird world down there.
Painting the house, boys. Need one of you to help.
Have you?
I'll tell you what, Kev. How about you help Dad paint the house this time? And I'll paint it every time after.
Really? All right, dude.
Behr Premium Plus comes with a lifetime guarantee. So once you're done painting, you're done painting.
Sucker.
Behr Premium Plus. Buy it at the Home Depot.
What if you could treat wrinkles like an expert would? With ROC, the developers of retinol in France, you can. With a uniquely encapsulated retinol formula, ROC delivers pure, active vitamin A gently and deeply within skin's surface. In a 12-week study, the appearance of fine lines was reduced by 86%, wrinkles by 42%. Something more superficial beauty treatments could never promise. ROC. We keep our promises.
I registered my vision.
I registered my cause. I registered my family.
Visit register.com or call 1-800-5WWW-NET to register today.
Tonight on your Late Late Show, the gorgeous Famke Janssen, the West Wing's John Spencer, the cast of Survivor, and the music of The Other Ones.
For anyone who's ever moved to a new town.
What do you want?
Why are you talking to me like that?
Oh, you speak English.
And started a new job.
I wanted to come in a day early so that I could run some ideas.
No, I don't want to hear about it.
Sorry,
This show's for you.
You were saying?
Me? Are you talking to me now?
Welcome to New York, coming to CBS.
Did you try that stuff, Doctor?
Once. Couldn't inhale.
They're applauding Grace.
Thank you, thank you.
They're praising Grace.
I love Grace.
Now critics are rolling in the aisles over Saving Grace. Jeffrey Lyons calls it one of the funniest films of the summer. Brenda Blethyn gives a sparkling performance. Wow, glorious. Just say yes to Saving Grace.
That's good. Is it?
Saving Grace. Rated R. Now playing select cities. Starts Friday, September 1st, additional cities.
What is it? It's called a latte. Think of it. Gourmet coffee on every corner. People paying 50 cents a cup. Let's start a company.
Sorry, man.
Ever missed a great opportunity? Here's a chance to redeem yourself. Until September 5th, buy or lease a Lexus for unbelievable values. The Lexus Golden Opportunity. Don't let this one pass you by.
So you're from Seattle, huh?
Yeah. While there, see the new IS at your Lexus dealer.
I didn't kill my wife.
The jury has found you guilty.
The man who killed my wife, his right arm was prosthetic. I had him.
We got ourselves a man. I will not stop, ever.
Neither will I. The Fugitive. The chase begins this fall on CBS.
All day long, it's go, go, go. So you need tires guaranteed to keep up. Right now, the pros at Sears Auto Center have all Goodyear tires on sale. Get 10 to 25% off every Goodyear tire, passenger and performance, light truck and SUV, with great prices on the Goodyear Weather Handler LS. Quick expert service, great low prices. Get it all now at Sears, America's #1 tire dealer. Hurry in. Sears, the good life at a great price guaranteed.
Bad cheetah. See? That's why I'm not a cat person.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, the LA Marathon. 26.2 miles.
I'm ready to go. We'll see you at the finish line. Woo! We gave a group of runners our new Advantage Sport insoles to prove how much they can help their performance.
Go, go, go!
It's the only sport insole with the advanced Force Line energy return system, which helps give runners a more efficient stride.
Hey, congratulations! So how did our new Advantage Sport insole feel?
This is the best that my feet have ever felt after a race. It was incredible.
The impact and the stress was just absorbed by the insoles. Awesome!
Woo!
Treat yourself right at drscholls.com.
In the battle to prevent the gum disease gingivitis, floss goes a long way. Because floss removes plaque between teeth. But for many, that might not be enough. To kill the germs brushing and flossing may miss, use Listerine. Listerine is the one brand, the only brand, clinically proven to flow into the tiny spaces between teeth. To kill germs and help prevent the gum disease gingivitis. Stand up to gum disease. Get in here and fight. With Listerine, don't let a good mouth go bad.
Teddy! Door's locked! 10:38! Our appointment to put you to sleep? Remember?
It's the counting sheep.
Didn't you tell him we got a Serta?
Did she say Serta?
Yeah, it's so comfortable, we don't need you anymore.
Hey, keep it down over there! I can't sleep a wink!
All right,
That guy needs it.
You'll feel the difference the moment you lie down. Serta, we make the world's best mattress.
Look out, DC!
Meet the nation's newest top cop,
Jack Manning.
What's he like?
Loud. He's a renegade.
Hold on, Chief! No, you hold on!
Unconventional.
When can we expect results? Next Friday?
And unpredictable.
Hallelujah!
He's the perfect man for the job.
This place isn't gonna know what hit it.
Craig T. Nelson, The District, CBS this fall. Lost in Tool territory when I came upon a bizarre scene. A group of men standing around a shaman-like figure, chanting the same word over and over. Then the shaman spoke. Come on, Ed. We're belt sanding.
Anyhow, after that, picking a belt sander was easy. Find 18,000 tools and learn how to use them. Tool territory at Sears, where tools rule. Demo number 2009, the putty knife.
Nerves of steel, strength under pressure, cast iron muscle. Looks like we've got a lot in common. Chevy trucks, the most dependable, longest-lasting trucks on the road. And now, during the Chevrolet U.S. Olympic Countdown, get low APR financing or up to $2,500 cash back on select Chevy trucks. This selection won't last, so get to the Chevrolet U.S. Olympic Countdown any way you can. Just get to your local Chevy dealer today.
Richard Leach, another old-style politician who will say or do anything to get elected. In this ad, Leach attacks Bob Wagon for voting yes on several bills. But Leach doesn't tell you what else is in these bills. Money for breast cancer research, prescription drug benefits to military retirees, money for electric boat in Rhode Island Hospital. And when asked how he would have voted, Leach said he hadn't even looked at the legislation and didn't know how he would have voted. That's outrageous. Richard Leach. Politics as usual at its worst.
Hey, we should bottle this stuff. We could charge more than gas. We'd be rich. Yeah. We'll call it Larry's water. Water's free, man.
Ever missed a great opportunity? Here's a chance to redeem yourself. Until September 5th, buy or lease a Lexus for unbelievable values. The Lexus Golden Opportunity. Don't let this one pass you by.
That was a great idea, Larry.
While there, see the new IS at your Lexus dealer.
There's just something about the team, something about the contact. It's an event when there's a touchdown scored at this house.
My husband goes beyond being a fan. He's obsessed.
The RCA DirecTV satellite system
Keeps the sanity in the house.
baseball, soccer, football.
Cooking shows, the home and garden channels.
There's something for everybody, and that's the reason my wife lets me get it. The picture quality is outstanding.
Walmart is the place to buy DirecTV.
Low prices, rule. You can't be a real fan and not have DirecTV.
Hi, everybody. I'm Jim King. Join CBS 12 and B101 as we give back to the community.
Come to the Radisson Hotel at Warwick to donate blood on Wednesday, August 30th, noon to 7 p.m. All blood types are needed, and all donors will receive free pizza courtesy of Domino's Pizza. Also enter to win a pair of Patriots tickets.
So this summer, lend a hand to the community.
Sponsored in part by B101, Domino's Pizza, and CBS 12, where community comes first.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back here tomorrow night with Shaquille O'Neal. Have a lovely evening. Good night, everybody.
The Late Show is a production of Worldwide Pants Incorporated. This is Alan Coffey saying good night and drive safely.
Do-Re-Mi Pants.
Gorgeous Hollywood Hills in beautiful Hollywood, California. It's the Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Craig Kilborn. Show. My name is Craig Kilborn. Of course, tonight marked the final episode of Survivor, and I had a big Survivor party up at my place in the hills, and to make it especially authentic, I had everyone walk around naked. It was a lot of fun, but next time I'm going to invite girls. Of course, the ratings for Survivor are huge, and they're bringing new viewers to all the CBS shows tonight. So I just want to say, I told you I had a show, Mom, okay? Come on. Listen to this. A 97-year-old man in Uganda. A 97-year-old man in Uganda has filed for divorce from his wife after 67 years of marriage. Apparently in Uganda, you can get divorced on grounds of being tired of the same old booty. Finally, this is kind of nice. Woody Allen is supposedly adopting a brand new baby girl, or as Soon Yi calls her, competition. Woody Allen is so proud he's passing out cigars that say it's a three-way. Yeah. So, you see, it is a special night tonight, and we have wonderful guests. Leading off from the new movie Love and Sex, and she's also from X-Men, beautiful actress Famke Janssen. Talented actor from The West Wing, Mr. John Spencer is here tonight. The remaining members, this is very exciting, of the Grateful Dead, they're called the Other Ones. They're here performing tonight. Look at this right here, huh? They're kidding me? There's your first guest tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Famke.
Very excited about her. She doesn't know who the hell I am, apparently. It is a big night. It's the last night of Survivor. And right next door in this building, the TV City, Television City, the cast of Survivor are having their party, their reunion, okay? They're there right now. And afterwards, they're going to walk down a red carpet and they're going to talk to the press. Now, do you guys remember this gentleman? His name is Steve. He was on our show one night when we threw off. We kicked people off our island. That's Rick Schroeder. And then we had Eddie Izzard on, and we tossed off Eddie Izzard. The gentleman who did the throwing off is Steve, okay? The guy with the gut. Steve's right here. Ladies, Steve, welcome, Steve. And let me apologize, Steve. Apparently, you no longer have a gut. So you look great. Okay, he's going to be our man down on the red carpet. Okay. Now, Steve, are you going to get an interview with the winner?
Winner of what, Greg?
Big hand for Steve-O right here, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Thank you. All right. Well, I know it's only Wednesday, but it's Survivor night, and that being said, I've got a certain feeling, and all I want to do is dance, dance. I've got a phone call here. I can't believe it. Hello? No, that's not fair. Listen, I can dance for other people. You don't own me, Keanu. Let's check the news. Here we go.
In the News is brought to you by Pennies. Free us from the jar.
Our top story, well, it's finally over. The winner of the summer phenomenon known as Survivor was revealed earlier tonight right here on CBS. For those of you who never got a chance to see the show, we've condensed the entire 13 episodes down to this one clip.
I'd like to be naked all the time.
That's it. That was it. Before we tell you the winner, let's first tell you the three losers. NBC, ABC, and Fox. Meanwhile, CBS has a zippy new slogan, what the hell are we going to do now? In drive-by news, Greg Lumpy Lambert, a used car dealer in Knoxville, Tennessee, is offering a voucher for a free gun to anyone who purchases one of his cars. The man says he's giving away the guns to send a message to gun control advocates. The message? The dealer said the offer is all part of his plan to change the image of used car dealers from sleazy to insane. Meanwhile, a local gun dealer is offering a similar deal. Buy a gun, get a free anything. A new study has found that getting a facelift can actually relieve migraine headaches. So I just want to say to Joan Rivers, don't pull that I have a headache crap tonight, okay? The Source Hip Hop Awards were held last night in Pasadena, California, but were shut down after fights erupted backstage. Apparently, the fighting broke out when organizers made the mistake of seating John Tesh next to Yanni. The spokesman for the Hip Hop Awards said the fights were a welcome relief from the annual embarrassment of actually performing hip-hop. You know, last night's brawl reminds me of my first fight. It was in high school, and the captain of the football team punched me in the nose, all because he didn't like the way I was cheerleading, and I don't think that's fair.
And now it's time for Craig Gets Simpatico with Johnny Mathis.
Someone to cling to me, stay with me right or wrong. Someone to sing to me, some little song, the song. Someone to take my heart. Someone who's ready to give love a start with me. Yes, life would be so nice.
And that was Craig Gets Simpatico with Johnny Mathis.
And finally, drag queens will appear in the closing ceremony of the Sydney Olympics next month. This marks the first open display of homosexuality at an Olympic ceremony, if you don't count men's figure skating. There's your news. We're right back with Famke Janssen.
Jenna, you just lost $1 million. What are you going to do now?
I'm going on the Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn. And this time I'm giving him a real kiss. He's not getting rid of me.
The Late Late Show with Craig Kilborn, sponsored by Bonneville from Pontiac, proud sponsor of the U.S. Olympic team.
She's in the black Bonneville.
The 2000 Bonneville with Magna Steer for handling so precise it can even outmaneuver itself.
Stop all black Bonnevilles.
2000 Bonneville SSEI. Luxury with attitude. Now during the Pontiac U.S. Olympic Countdown, get $1,500 cash back on every 2000 Bonneville. See your Pontiac dealer today.
Victoria's Secret introduces our most comfortable bra ever. Body by Victoria Body Flex. The revolutionary underwire that flexes with your every move. Comfort has never been so. Victoria's Secret.
Only one can be the best.
Now, the best way to cure athlete's foot comes in a new targeted spray. The new Lamisil AT spray pump, now without a prescription. These take 4 weeks of treatment. Lamisil AT cures it with just one. The new Lamisil AT spray pump.
MSN Project, Day 93.
While we were on vacation, Mike's aunt agreed to house sit. She accidentally stumbled upon her birthday present, a new MSN companion. It's so easy that within minutes she was online for the first time, using MSN to search the web for what she wanted.
That is perfect for Mikey.
Soon she was even emailing Mike like a pro.
Not another setup.
Only MSN gives you so many ways to enjoy the everyday web.
Did you know a toenail clipping can help catch a killer?
When Harry met Sally.
Follow the evidence on CSI, coming to CBS.
If you're looking for the best wireless value, you should know. Nothing compares to Verizon Wireless. Right now, you can get free unlimited night and weekend home airtime when you sign up for a year on select digital calling plans, starting at just $29.99 monthly access. And you can also get this super slim web-ready digital phone for only $39.99 after mail-in rebate. So for great values from America's #1 wireless provider, stop by Verizon Wireless or call today. Verizon Wireless. Join in.
Presenting Trident Advantage. A different kind of gum from Trident. Trident Advantage actually replenishes calcium to help strengthen teeth. For stronger teeth, Trident Advantage Gum.
Time for new furniture? Then it's time for the new Alberts. Bigger, better, more elegant, and offering smart delivery. Buy it today, have it tomorrow. So get into the new Alberts. Just what you're looking for in a furniture store. But you better hurry.